Hello, everyone. Well, let's get on the live, where we do, in fact, believe it or not, sometimes it has been known to occur. Get on with it. This is broadcast 3 of our large file size, continuing, looking to finish this game. As due to Marr the Usurpers, we have gone through all of the alien Crossfire factions. The Usurpers were just the last ones left. The start of the game ended up being, well, we got really cruddy land. Our adversaries, the caretakers, also ended up getting pretty land squeezed, though they did have part of the monsoon jungle. Fungal towers were here, preventing them from expanding this way. They had their 3 bases. I ended up having 5, and we duked it out. By the end of it, they were eliminated. They had another base over here that the cybernetic consciousness took out, and they were eliminated within 100 turns. So they got a respawn, which ended up being over here. They ended up building a total of 3 more bases before I found them and crushed them. So, rest in peace, the hated ancient adversary. The free drones ended up here. They had hammer and tongs, which was abysmally defended, and they used their incredible industrial might combined with Transcend difficulty to just hammer out 3 secret projects, which we promptly took from them. We only ever ended up taking the 3 bases, but these have been incredible production-wise, and have been providing meaningful contributions to my economy. And they are currently working on more by Sky Hydroponics Labs. I don't need to have as many queued up around here as I actually do. I only ever filled the 1 queue. We also have elite supply crawlers roving around here, built from Free Drone Central, courtesy of that command center, which I still haven't gotten rid of. Well, why change that at this point in the game? We have a little bit of Follis Ridge, but I didn't build that many more bases since I took so many. And you can see how many I have here on the sea. I only ever built the 1, courtesy of Svensgaard, who has since been eliminated from this game. He had the planetary transit system, which when combined with me taking any of his bases, that knocked his bases down to pop 1 and sent out refugee colony pods. We had a number of truces kick off. 1 truce was broken because he ended his war with the Cult of Planet in exchange for him declaring on me. And then another ended because I was just annoyed by his various colony pods. But yeah, he's been taken care of, and we have so many damn bases out here. They are providing bits and pieces to my economy. The energy grid, thanks to all the base facilities, little bits of energy from the work tiles, from the recycling tanks, or really the pressure dome. So that's fine. The drone issues that I've been getting from them have been resolved. From there, once I finish with Svensgaard, I have crossed this small... We must descend. Thank you, Chaos King, for derailing my intro. I appreciate the money. The free money you had to give to me. Delightful. And yes, that does bring in that the alerts and notifications have been mostly changed. Yes, shower me in your wealth. From there, I did cross over to attack the Cult of Planet, who, despite getting a respawn, managed to consume the Data Angels and have been hammering the cybernetic consciousness. However, he doesn't have advanced military algorithms researched, which means he can't put anti-air, the special anti-air ability, on his garrison units, which means my attackers are pretty effective, and I haven't even upgraded them yet to the... I think I just recently built that unit somewhere. No, it's going to get out next turn to my Chaos Gun. So we have 8 attack. I also built the Hunter-Seeker algorithm, and I stole the Empath Guild from him, so I have an Infiltrator for free everywhere anyway. just the 3 factions left, and I've submitted one of them. So the rest of this game is going to be me rolling over this military score that's higher than mine, and this territory score that's higher than mine. These scattered bases, and just bagging them. Along the way, we're going to run into, like, bases that have aerospace complexes. Like this one is going to have an aerospace complex before we get there, which gives the defenders a plus 100% defense bonus against air units. That's worth keeping in mind. I may also mind control some of the bases away from him. He is running Fundamentalist, though, so probably not. Not that it's impossible, but it would be prohibitively expensive. And I'm most likely from there just rolling Aki. Like, she has a few bases left, these 2 coastal ones. I tried to encourage her to retake this, but I got tired of her dancing units around with the fungus instead of actually accomplishing her fucking dreams. So I cleaned that up, and we'll go from there. Anyway, Ariyaru, I'm going to say the answer to that question is no. Your only reward is to listen during the broadcast and be rewarded. There was once upon a time where I would have those now playing in the pre-streams up on the screen. But those times are over for now. And I think I have fulfilled enough of your requests and asks of me. I'm here to play a game, and if that's not good enough for you, I don't fucking care. Social engineering-wise, we can't run democratic. It's just going to be green knowledge for the extra efficiency the rest of the way. Formers, I'm going to be automating moving on from here. I'm pretty sure, as the time of crucial decision-making on that front is over. As for anything I need to review further with my bases, I'm going to go ahead and say no. Energy-wise, I could stop researching. This has been a pretty, like, low-tech game, as the human factions have dragged themselves down the war, so they haven't gotten the extra energy. And I have been focused on other things. I also will not be able to mind control Chadon's bases. What? You're running Democratic and Plant and Power. I might be able to pick these up along the way. That's worth considering. I mean, they're not going to distract from the gameplay, because I'm not going to really field the questions during the gameplay. Also, we have sunspot activity. You know, we had a couple runs where we didn't have sunspot activity at all over the past 2 weeks or so. But don't have to listen to the AI calling me for the next 20 turns. That's pretty spiffy. Took care of that defender. Took care of another sea lurk attacking that base. That's unfortunate for Aki. Okay. Oh, he had a few, Oh, here's his Air Force. Alright. Drone riots. Cool.
Production complete.
More drone riots. Great.
Production complete.
Thermocline transducer. I tell you what. For the rest of eternity, your mission is to take this copter, this chopper, and build more out of it. Your mission is to just build this damn network node. How about you? Get out of here. Great, we're done. Now, design workshop me, please. Gas chopper, missile choppers. I have 10 of them in service. We'll just go ahead and upgrade all of those to having chaos weaponry. That still permits them to have their turn if you do it through the design workshop interface. As far as upgrades go, I think these work fine. -2 enemy morale versus non-native and seize 2 spaces. Sure, okay. Needed repair. You're gonna need to repair as well. We're moving you along. That was, what, 3? Missile jets, or needle jets, which attacked around here. I killed defenders. I lost the probe team as well. That is a new construction of ours that just got done. And my response to that is, Whatever. We'll go ahead and take this base. Again, nice that I don't have to get a phone call every single time. That's good.
Request confirmation.
You build another one of those, and then a Rec Commons, then we'll see how I feel about you later. You should probably upgrade to be an anti-air plasma sentinel. We'll move along here. The road here, take this. Was not, you know, I gave the cybernetic consciousness plenty of opportunity to take these bases.
Perhaps a careful review of your options.
And she didn't. Only so much I can do, you know? Only so much spoon-feeding can be achieved.
Terraform complete.
You wait their turn. Let's see here. I think I'm just gonna move these units along. Sure. We'll take out these mine moves. And I'm willing to take damage on this chopper by not permitting it to go back to base this turn. Scratch that, I'm losing the chopper. Took a lot of damage there from the final defender. I had not expected to take that much damage, but sometimes that's how the combat rules work. Take care of this needle jet while it's in base, and I do actually get to go back. Huzzah. You're a little far. It's not like,
Execute order.
you know, it's not like I have orbital insertion, so. But you air.
Execute order.
How about you? Thank you. You successfully defended against a mine worm, which destroyed that supply crawler, which I guess I'm fixing. Yippee for that. I was about to tell you to build a borehole, but I have stopped caring about this shit. So that's done. Why don't you move over here and we'll see where the road takes us. See where the xeno-empathy fungus takes us. Thank you. Alright, you need to come back and get repaired. You need to get repaired. You're ready to go. Let's go. Just the one? Okay. Let's airdrop here and just eliminate this base to remove a production queue from the AI. I'm not going to be able to drop pod back with this unit until I get to another base. So let's just waddle out there to the xenofungus and see if we can accomplish anything. Here,
Insufficient energy.
you know, that is definitely showing its fundamentalist expense for this cruddy base far away from where his headquarters would be. I don't think he has any. No, he does have intellectual integrity, right? He built the Citizens Defense Force and no longer has it.
To be true, rather than
We're not blurbing today. Heard those enough over the past 2 weeks and change.
Insufficient energy.
Probe team found nothing of interest. Thank you for notifying me. Let's take $11 from him. You don't have any movement that you need to do. I want you to upgrade to an anti-air plasma sentinel. You need to repair. And we need to come out here. Clear the former out of the way. Get attacking. That was a good amount of damage that defender did, but it was the only defender in that base. So, just go ahead and grab this then. Yep, Transcout infantry.
Request confirmation.
Prop those up. We can upgrade them later. Do I? Sure. I guess I'll care. You can skip your turn for now. We'll attack out with these colony pods. Though the AI doesn't do as much settling with their land colony pods they do with their sea colony pods. Also, a cybernetic consciousness Gatling speeder out here on the road. You definitely need repair, and we can use more choppers.
Request confirmation.
So, let's queue those up.
Request confirmation.
We did spend a good chunk of cash upgrading all of our missile choppers to Gatling. The attack power is definitely noticeable. I think I'm done with skim ship supplying here. It's been fun, but I don't think I need the extra energy anymore. Let's get more attack power out. Let's clean this up. I could also use a couple of ships to take these sea bases. That's worth doing. There's my anti-air plasma cutters. So I will slice 2 of those in. I only need the 1, but maybe 1 will get destroyed somehow. We'll put 2 in. Anti-air missile destroyer. And supporting another fusion sea colony pod? Well, I'm looking forward to that getting colonized. That's gonna be great. Oh, look at all these beautiful tile improvements, yoink. And I go, yep, those were totally yours. Absolutely. Borehole cluster entirely unused over here. Gross.
Drone riots have ended.
Drone riots have ended. Planetary econ. That's nifty, but let's go ahead and grab fusion power. Resolve that drone riot. I believe that base is starving. That sounds like a them problem. Grab your network node here. That's on the board. That's great. Sure. Why don't I move back here to take care of that? I treat Xenofungus as road tiles, courtesy of the Xeno Empathy Dome. And those needle jets went to base back here at Sigma Complex. Let's eliminate those while they are parked. I don't get an attack bonus against them for being, like, parked, refueling, but they're defending with their 1 armor, because they have no armor. So they just have a 1 defense score. Sigma Complex now ours. Again, the Sunspot activity just really saving me from phone calls. It's very thoughtful of it. Does mean that, you know, if he was willing to offer surrender, I don't get to get that offer. I'll get over it, I think. Parentheses, he never got over it. Clean this shit up just to get it off the road. Even if it'll deal some damage to me. Transcount infantry coming out elite, that's great. There must be a command center here. There is. No, I have the command nexus now, don't I? That's nice. I do. Because I did sell that. Also,
Request confirmation.
I had a naval yard here somehow for some reason. Whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. You fortify for now, but I might give you more orders. Congratulations, consonants. You're free and clear. Let's get some scouting intel. Eliminate this unit. I should be getting the fungus attack bonus, damn it. Because I have the Xeno Empathy Dome. I should get that as if I'm a native life form. What the hell? The game cheats. Just base up here in Sigma Complex for now. Congratulations on getting finished. You can go back and work that tile for me. I remember why I was doing that with you. I don't think I need to have you all anymore. So I'm going to tell you to action, go to base, courage to question. I see. You're like, how would I route to courage to question? I don't understand. Now you understand. Good. This will be the last one of these that gets done. Funneling more energy. I don't need to disband those this turn. You need to be repaired. Congratulations on being routed here. That's all fine and well, except for the fact that I don't have a transport pod there. Or transport things. That means I can't do anything with you. That's good. Thank you for rounding to a base that would be illegal for me to move out of. I guess. Ow, I did not need to design that. Right, that's one of the basic blueprints. Do I even care? I'm gonna pretend like I care. Just hole up there for now. You're fully repaired. Is this the longest run through that I've broadcasted? I don't know. I don't have the times of every single one of them in my head, or of the runs of the original one I did last fall. I would say no. If you're talking about, like, in-game time, because it's 2269, also no. Just the one defender there again. He only has one defender in that base as well. Huh. That's a choice you could make. Works for me.
Request confirmation.
I will say, though, in regards to real-life time, my runs this year have gone, on average, longer than my ones with the original game last fall. I'm just taking my time more. I don't have a specific reason as to why. You've been fully repaired, that's great. I do have a drop infantry over there. Let's upgrade you to anti-air, in case I do end up seeing any needle jets along the way. I remember when I fielded an attack against Dawn's Chancel and lost. That unit is still partly damaged. These are, however, in no position to help with that. And you're an elite minus. Gross. We can clean that up, though, and get you airdropped. Ooh, that's right, you have an aerospace complex. That's why I lost the 2 there that I did. Sure, let's airdrop there. When you are trying to drop and the enemy has an aerospace complex, you cannot drop within 2 tiles of that aerospace complex.
Request confirmation.
However, you know, when you drop, you get to have your full movement. And so it's pretty easy for me to follow a road. None of those sea bases, please. Alright, you've been fully repaired. It's great. Let me draw a line here. Just the one defender left in that? Alright. That will take damage. Do I have any of my... I do have a couple of I have an airdropper left up here. It's not really in position, though, to impact much down there. So let's airdrop over here. It's not within 8. If you don't airdrop into a base, the unit will take damage. Case in point there. I'm not in position to attack that this turn. Looks like the cybernetic consciousness may have driven their rover into Well of Souls, considering the damage that Garrison is seeing there. But let's clean this up. I'm not going to be able to keep this base, as when you go to conquer a base, one of the pop units go. And so if it's already at 1, then it goes down to 0. Of course, all bases don't go down to 1 when we take them as the progenitors. You also cannot airdrop if you are not in, you know, a base or airfield of some kind. Where's his headquarters at? If I... Assuming I didn't already take that. Let me select his faction this way. That didn't quite have what I was looking for. What if I looked at the top of the list? That would be cheating, right? Ah, Stata Decentral it's showing up there. Okay. I'm gonna presume then that he lost... I took his new headquarters along the way. Data Decentral is, the Data Angel headquarters over there. I'm not seeing much that scares me. At all. What's his research like? If I go to... Yeah, that's right, he is researching fusion power, but he is not going to get that in time. Everyone is done researching, basically. Aki is not gonna get a new tech, and Superstring Theory is not gonna... Like, that's Chaos Guns, it's what I'm using. Sure. I'm the only researcher on the board left. Domai tucked up there. Eh, there's just no point in me using you probe teams then. You go ahead and fortify there. I'm not seeing any needle jets around here either, which is also fine.
Request confirmation.
We could use some more attack power over here.
Request confirmation.
Let's get that out. Alright. Next turn. Perihelion, a native life, is going to be more agitated.
Improvement.
I'm glad they're still getting used to that R laser squad that I designed. I wanted to zoom in on that base. I know that you need to have a chat with me, Production Chief, but I really wanted to zoom in on that base. Get the hell out of here.
Our ancestors
Shut up, lol.
harnessed the power of the sun.
Drone riots have ended.
You're stockpiling energy. My eye just twitched. Well, I mean, that is that. Okay. This is what I get for telling him no with everything. He's like, hey, bud, do you want to build this? No, that's obsolete. And that was a request of whether I wanted to change my queues to start running gas chaos copters. Which I didn't. Say yes. But you should build those in the future.
Complete.
You're riding. Don't do that. Alright, that's it for that. Great. This would have granted me an auto flip on these builds. Now minerals have to be set in the fire. Alright, upgrade cost. 40 per? That's not bad. I'm not going to be able to swing all of them. No, I will. I have 519. Alright, just won't have any spare money to rush buy things this turn. Note our extra moves now, courtesy of the fusion reactor. I guess I'm not going to be taking this base this turn. Let's clean up all that stuff. Oh no, I still have some action around here. Cool. Take care of the one defender that's there. Like, what the hell ever, man. Take this base. Great.
Request confirmation.
I want another defender, and then a rec commons. Get out the colony pods. Get out this unit. These 3 res sentinels, like, resonance defense is not helping them against chaos gun. The rocks are, though. Need to repair. I don't need to attack with you. Because my attack against this shit, well, I could come next turn. Because I'm just going to go ahead and attack this stuff too while I'm up here. Alright. Throw out an attack. Can I... heal? Close, but no. We will take this base.
Insufficient energy.
I will rush that with the energy I have left. And not hear from this sucker again. You fortify. You head on this way, I think? You also head on this way. Fortify there. Handle it there. Cool. You're ready. Let's get moving. Hello. No more need for research. You ready to move in? Air defenses and Chiron stigmata. Yep. Hold on, I need to drop there on that tile. Okay. I don't think there's any further need to upgrade my Transcouts to be anti-air capable. Also don't think there's... well, can actually stand to make this attack. The fusion reactor is really permitting more aggression from these units. It takes care of that stuff. You have, you do not have an aerospace complex. Airdrop there, please. Thank you. You up 2, and then a rec commons. Just skip your turn there. You pass your turn. Fortify there. You are some distance away, and I don't have an airdropper around here. Okay. I guess I was presuming that the free drones could play around with those bases. We'll see. I might make some upgrades next turn. Let's see if I can remove those mine worms from the production queue. There we go. Put a defender on tap. Just because it would be more annoying for me to attack mine worms. Psy-combat is a great thing to wield when you're at a technological disadvantage in this game. I'm not at a technological disadvantage, so... Fortify up. Go ahead and move back. You shall move forward. Go to remain in light, please. Also go to remain in light. Can I just drop you over here?
Cannot execute order.
Out of range. Fortify there, fortify there. Go to the Hermitage. Hermitage. I don't really need you, which means I really don't need this. I said whatever. Just sit there in the fucking queue. I don't give a shit. Move you there. Great. I don't even need to disband you kids here this turn. That's fine. I'll have one ship to clean these both up. I have enough movement for that. Hello! I do not respect your zone of control.
Turn complete.
Alright, turn done. Keep it gliding along here. In our Friday morning.
Drone riots have ended.
Music to my ears, drone riots ending. Tell me more.
Production complete.
Biology lab done here. That's great. Congratulations, final honor.
Production complete.
You. Network node.
Drone riots.
Uh-huh. Stop that.
Drone riots have ended.
Repair. Repair. You're ready to make moves. I don't have a spare helicopter around here to facilitate. We have 2 defenders here. Let's dust off these old rovers, then. Yeah. Capture that base.
Request confirmation.
Second defender. Recommends.
Perhaps a careful review of
Eh.
your options isn't ordered.
Like a slight amount of damage. That's okay. You're ready, and that's cool. I have the 2 choppers ready over here. I only have the 1 copter ready over there. Awkward. 1 copter is not gonna do everything. I might hold off on the attacking of her this turn, then. I could do that. I'm authorized to do that.
Terraform complete.
Hey. Yeah, that's what I thought. Told her to respect my borders. She declined, and now she's in the mood to attack me.
Request
1
confirmation.
defender, 2 defenders, recommends. Make that colony pod up. Just the transport left here? Great. Building anti-air 3-res garrisons? That's neat. We'll take this base as well. Trans-scout infantry. Trans-scout. Times like this, I wish I could just have like a control group, like BAM, like Civ 4, like, okay, new base, great, BAM, that's what I want you to build. Get out of my face. Don't need to do anything with you kids. Really don't need that, you know? There we go, now we can finish that this turn. You can go be free. Take a look around here. I could buy that.
Request confirmation.
Despite him running
Request
funding.
confirmation.
Just to say go away. So I don't have to send a chopper out there to deal with that. And I think I will. Get the hell out of here with that. We have enough firepower down here that we should be able to clean this stuff back up. Especially since I eliminated the defenders around here last turn. So let's harm the population of those bases again.
Request confirmation. Perhaps a careful review of your options.
Your adventures are done. We don't have another airdropper around here. Except for that. I guess you'd have another one around here, huh? I could. Okay. Let's change you to Transcout, and then we'll put you back in Rec Commons. You upgrade to a Drop Scout for me, please. Same here, where you're going to upgrade to a Drop Scout, and we'll get another Transcout Infantry out, followed by the Rec Commons. Okay. Kids have already both moved, and I am going to use that one to take this base, I do believe. Airdrop there, grab that base. Scout Infantry. Really, I could have just queued up a Drop Scout, since it's not that... yeah. I just decided that I was going to have more. Didn't know that.
Perhaps a careful review of your options.
Made that attack, huh? Yeah, I deserve to get punished that way. That was a punishment that was deserved. No damn attack weapon. Making a hasty attack. Punishment was absolutely deserved. Doesn't look like anything I need to be concerning myself with. Oh, I do have another one over here. Damn. Well, I guess I ain't moving out with it this turn. Well, maybe.
Request confirmation.
Cool. Get in that base. You just sit there undefended. Sure. Not a damn care in the world. Good shit. Takes care of that turn. And that military disadvantage we were having, we cleaned that up pretty alright. I guess I'm not forfeiting attack advantage. I was like, no, I had one helicopter over here that I hadn't given orders to yet. This matters more. One unit left. I just have the one airdropper over there, right? Yep, just the one. Okay. Walk in, take the base. Give me another drop scout here in case I lose one, I guess. Rec Commons. Cool. You just skip your turn. You move in there and attack out that colony pond. Turn done. Yippee.
Turn complete.
I don't like bases only having one defender in them. Too easy for something to come up and destroy that one unit. Somehow, some way. Also really enjoy having skeletal frames and bases that I can use my energy credits to upgrade to whatever I need. You can't upgrade down, but you can upgrade up. Keep that in mind for your own playing. Obviously, these bases down here exist, and I don't... Like, I'll need to move... Like, it'll take a couple turns, but we'll get it. We'll get it sorted. Oh, new nutrients discovered near Star Harmony. Delightful.
Production complete.
There's another Sky Hydroponics lab. Give me another one.
Production complete.
Drone riots.
Production complete.
There's a tree farm. Congratulations.
Drone riots have ended.
Also, congratulations on your rec commons. Give me a network node out here.
Terraform
You fortify
complete.
up. There. Let's destroy this unit. What do our attacks look like into here? That looks fine. Pulse armor doesn't save against air units either. Okay. Gets that cleaned up. Couple of trans scouts.
Confirmation.
And our rec commons. Sure. Put a network node in there, too. You wait your turn. Remove that. Okay. In retrospect, I probably didn't need this over here since there isn't much left of our foe. That front. Let's send the scout out to check out the road. Hello. Okay, that makes sense. They're both in rocky terrain. We'll just place one attack down there then and go with it. Alright, yeah, this group over here can clean that up. I can use these rovers to roll on down here. Again, sunspot activity. If they can't call me to surrender, they can't do a damn thing. Hazarding life and limb on this. We're fine. Practically no tile improvements around here, huh? She just focused her effort on colonizing this monsoon jungle. There's a lot of fungus around there still. Fungal towers here were blockading this off, but yeah, I guess she has been fighting the, I guess she has been fighting the cult of planet. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
Cannot execute order.
A little too far. Can't reach. Just take your damage. Yeah. We'll prepare you to take action down here next turn, I think. That's fine. Fortify there. You fortify here. Why don't we just move out along the road this way? Hello. You're done. You fortify up. We have plenty of ready helicopters. Hello. Check something here. Special abilities. Units equipped with support gas pods reduce enemy morale by 2 when attacking. Wanted to make sure about that. We shall now take the edicts. The edicts are ours.
Request confirmation.
Okay. Just about got this cleaned up. This is something that, I was pretty sure I could have tacked on to the end of last broadcast, but I don't want to feel too rushed along with it, and, also, I'm pretty sure I wanted to eat something then on Wednesday. Thinking back, I also thought that Jadon would have more military units than he ended up having. I'm a little stunned by that. I guess so many of them have been scattered around. He spent them all. We managed to graze over the manifold nexus with this unit, and so see this interlude again, which we saw during the Caretaker's run. A reflection on, well, the 6 manifolds. As a reminder, the Usurpers are seeking to reactivate, or to actually activate Manifold 6 to fuel their ascension to godhood. The progenitor, civilization, schismed apart after one of these went horribly wrong with its flowering in Tau Ceti, rippled across entire solar systems, and plunged their civilization into a dark age. The 2 factions which sprung out of that were diametrically opposed to each other. The Caretakers seeking to return Manifold 6 to its pristine state, and the Usurpers, which seek to, there are considerable risks, but the rewards of godhood, you can't measure those. Both of these factions, again, spelling the end of human habitation on planet, and combined with what happened on Earth, human extinction. I am pro-humanity. That has been a trait of mine through and through. I hope that's shown in my broadcasts. So I do consider human extinction to be unfortunate for humanity. I identify as a human. I'm not overly thrilled by the concept. Sure, you can hang out there. I know. Total just dripping and oozing with bias. Looks like my airdroppers are not around. Let's
execute order.
Don't you sass-mouth me. You watch your damn mouth. Move over here, I think. You can repair. You can probably come over here to start, facilitating this capture. You come over there. Excuse me. Airdrop here, please.
Cannot execute order.
Beg pardon? Fine. It's gonna be quicker for me to do base hopping anyway. Also, I'm noticing this on the road when I only have the 1 defender there. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's a Trans-Scout infantry. I have the Psi, yeah, I have plus 50% side defense. It'll be fine. Right? Right? That'll be great. Okay, you're ready. Wonder Bubbles. I think I'm gonna move you down here. Project some power. You're good. Just hang out there. Sure, whatever. Head for Warrior's Harmony.
Terraform complete.
You're done. Let's go ahead and disband the C-Former here. That'll get that done next turn. Sure. I think I have enough military to clean up the rest of the game.
Turn
Why leave that in
complete.
question? We have the courage to question. That doesn't mean we need unnecessary questions.
Production complete.
Another
Drone
Sky
ride.
Hydroponics lab and another drone ride up here. Whatever. We'll take that away. This base is funneling out quite a bit of good stuff. Yeah. Good production.
Complete.
Rec Commons done here, network node. I do the network node because I have the virtual world and it counts as a hologram theater for drone reduction
Production complete.
in those bases. And I'm not turning them over to the governor because I feel as if the governor would just cause drone rides to
Production complete.
fling the bases away from me, and I am not here for that shit. You finish your network node and that's still what's happening here? Huh. Don't do that. Research hospital here next, as that can reduce drone count by 1. We've taken quite a number of bases at this point. You have to keep in mind that the bureaucracy
Complete.
is vibrant and alive as well. Fucking bureaucracy.
Production complete.
Okay. Hello. I'm here to conquer. Now, the bureaucracy would like to thank you for expanding to meet the needs of the expanding. I'm like, oh, great. Fusion power. She got fusion power. Congrats to her. Shall acquire this base.
Request confirmation.
Congratulations to us. Happy birthday. Whatever. Pass your turn. Remove that. Remove that as well. Alright, not able to move to take this base over this turn. But she probably won't get another defender out. I'm gonna move one more. Chopper down here to Gamma Flats. Do a little bit of scouting out there. And our turn is over. Fortify up, kids. Ew. Oh, wait, right. I can't speed change production from here. That's right. Just fortify them.
Terraform complete.
You can move up. Alright. You're ready. Cool. What you got over here? Mineworms. More mineworms. I should just send another one. This one is not roaded around it. Doesn't have an aerospace complex, right? Cool. Okay. I have no airdropper there. I do have an airdropper here. I kind of wanted to send that over this way. Let's have this take care of business. Hello.
Request confirmation.
Okay. Clean you up. Anvil of Man over there. The Manville. Great job. Repair. You're good to go. What's our moves like? 11. Looks like the attack here from the free drones failed, but it severely weakened this base. I could reach if I airdrop from here. Next turn. Just have to camp. We're done here. Head for the secret hollow. You're good to go. Airdrop. You're done. Just gonna fortify you. Oh no, the mineworms did move adjacent to this base. I think there's another cluster of mineworms moving around here. Oh yay, we captured them. Woo! Your work here is done. You fortify up. You fortify up. Repair, fortify. We have a bunch of spare military power. You know, we might need it. In the epilogue, the post-game.
Turn complete.
There, made use of that after all. Planet Blight destroys all farms near dry dock. Perhaps we should build more biology labs to contain such outbreaks. Oh, of course, yeah. We don't use the stuff over there by Final Honor. No, it's dry dock. It's all dry dock's fault. There went that food.
Drone raids have ended.
Whatever.
Production complete. Production complete.
No governors were permitted in the making of this playthrough. Kinda wish I could have taken that turn back. This unit could have reached, right? Yeah. Oh well. I could have eliminated her this turn. And I could have eliminated the cultist this turn, which meant I could have won this turn. Damn it.
Request confirmation.
Whatever. Looks like it reached to me. That's presuming that another base hasn't been sprinkled around here somewhere. Or that this force would be good enough to clear this out. We do not have the moves to get back. You repair. You repair. You base over here and end your turn. You just hunker down there. A bunch of these units and their movement will not matter. Okay. Can you buy this?
Request confirmation.
Yes.
Mission
Buy it,
accomplished.
please.
Request confirmation.
Much obliged. We only need the one defender. Alright. We bought it, but we still end up exiling all the adversarial colony pods. The sunspot activity, cannot state enough how enjoying this has been, not getting a call every single time. There goes the planet cult. If you would be so kind as to scream for me, please. You just label it under cult? No, you're labeled under Fung Boy, that's right. He grew up since he was found in the fungus. Alright.
Request confirmation.
That just leaves Aki Zeta 5 as the only, independent faction. Good. And, they should be handled next turn. Should be. Should work. Alright then. Decisive action. Cannot reach that base down there in one turn. How about we send you anyway? In case we need the body. Oh, hey, we got this farmer back here. Woo! Good. You go be free. We'll bring the labs back. Tell you what. I don't want to listen to drone rides. There we go, 60% psych. A nice atrocity-free run. What are you doing over here, guys? Come on.
Golden age begun.
Great, don't show that as a
Golden age
pop-up.
begun.
Network
Production
node.
complete.
Okay. You. $22.75. She has another base.
Request
Not
confirmation.
$22.75. It makes sense because I saw that there was a sea colony pod in queue. I didn't keep any of her bases around to see, like, where her territorial borders had gone. You know, by, like, trying to infiltrate her data links. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to look. You'd figure I would see her borders, though. What is the name of the base? Beta Mudflats. It sounds like a land name to me. I'm actually going to open up her file here. Mudflat. That's a water base. Okay. See, I've been in mudflats, you know, in my wetlands territory that I live in my real life. And that sounds like land. Mud is land. But it could be sea. Sure, whatever. Alright, it's somewhere around here then. She just built that base, what, this turn. This past turn, she just built that base. No wonder why I didn't see it up there. It's gonna drag this game on by 5 turns? No. Because I didn't eliminate her last turn. Oh, the punishment. The punishment.
Request confirmation.
Fuck it, just buy this one.
Request confirmation.
Okay. Well, anyway. Let's make sure I have enough firepower to be in position for that.
Turn complete.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna need 2 turns.
Indigenous life.
Okay. Fuck you too, Spore Launcher.
Production complete.
How the hell? Oh, right, it's one of these shitty bases, so there's no psych multipliers.
Production.
Like, how the hell am I still seeing a drone ride? Alright, let's get moving. Get out of here. Rest in peace. Oh, no. Makes sense that she would have some military units scattered around here still. Let's clean that up. Major population surge. Alright.
Production complete.
Research hospital? Sure.
Drone ride
Drone rides. That's not okay. Stop that.
Production complete. Production complete.
Okay. Conquest victory achieved. Good. She didn't have another base out there, and I never had to listen to them talk to me again. Hooray! Scream for me. I said scream for me. Thank you, Windows 11. Okay.
Faction
Eradicated the consciousness. Epilogue. You ride the Howling Needle jet and land back in the capital in record time. The pilot was obviously trying to impress you, and he succeeded. You hurry into the command room and savor the waves of resonance as they show you the surface of Manifold 6. Everywhere you look, you see your own forces. There are a few shattered remnants of enemy resistance, but they are mere pockets of color in an otherwise clean wash of the progenitor tide. When all else fails, you reflect, simply remove all opposition. Then there is time enough for any plan. You're not sure if you want to contact the homeworld right away, or further your own power a bit first. But it doesn't matter, does it? There's nothing to stop you, no matter what you decide to do. It's a very, very good feeling. Yeah, Pan, all that was left was the cleanup here. And, Fung Boy didn't have as much military left as I thought he did. And because he didn't have, advanced military algorithms, his garrisons didn't do too well. So, cleaned up. Alright. That is a broadcasted playthrough of all 7 expansion factions over the past 2.5 weeks. Some of them with a distorted blur, others with that almost entirely resolved. The credits have frozen? So be it. Great, wonderful. Our final score is 1,358, and while the free drones got to come along for the ride, I mean, they don't survive the post-game. Everyone else is fucking dead. And I'm responsible for eliminating everyone here except for the Data Angels. I never met them. Aki Zeta 5, my punishment sphere. Svensgard, my punishment sphere. The free drones, post-game punishment sphere. The Data Angels, So, the Cult of Planet got a respawn in the way early game, because he was wiped out by mindworms, funnily enough. And she still couldn't, wherever he respawned, it was in enough of a location to beat her ass. In his punishment sphere, which then became my punishment sphere. Cultists, my punishment sphere, and the Caretakers, 100,000,000% my punishment sphere. Could've, ripped the Guardian apart in the field of battle. No, punishment sphere. Tech-wise, this was a slow research game, in that we made it to 2277, and my highest techs on the board are fusion power, and orbital spaceflight, and MMI. Best weapon here is the Chaos Gun. The tech rate was just pretty rough. On my part, I swapped out of doing research for a number of turns, and I couldn't run Democratic, so my base efficiency was down. Note that the Progenitor factions are better at generating energy on average than the human factions, except on the high end. The human factions have a better top end than the Progenitor factions, provided the human factions secure treaties and pacts and pass the Global Pact initiative that doubles commerce from those things. Having the Progenitor factions in does hurt human income, because you can't have treaties and pacts that yield commerce from the Progenitor factions. But the top end, the humans can rake in that energy. But they just didn't accomplish it. And so this just got mired down in the muck. The highest I got was the 6s. The cybernetic consciousness, they of the plus 20% research bonus only got to a single 6, and that's fusion power. You know, and she was notably behind me in all tech categories. This is with her having a good chunk of the Monsoon Jungle, but she was fighting the Cult of Planet for a long while, I know. Nautilus, he had fusion power as well by the end. He also had advanced military algorithms. You know, his bases were defended by air units, plenty of ocean shelf tiles, for rich, you know, energy cultivation. You know, he could have gotten more powerful, but I beat him down because he asked for it. The free drones, I took them out early, and I think I only traded them 1 or 2 techs. They traded me 1. He was building secret projects right in my face with abysmal defenders.
Size does matter.
Excuse me, I have to get used to my new sound alerts now. I'm like, where did Morgan come from? Thank you. Oh, shit. And yeah, the free drones are terrible researchers anyway. And he was locked into building a bunch of military. Let's see, Data Angels, we never spoke with them. Didn't reach contact with them. Makes sense that she was as far behind as she was. The Cultists had pre-sentient algorithms, and they had air power. We knew they had PSA because they were building a Hunter-Seeker algorithm, but he didn't have advanced military algorithms. When the planet has this kind of war on it, research is slowed because they're not like having commerce with each other, but they're also not tech dealing with each other. They're not tech trading and they're not tech brokering. The difference between the terminology is when you tech trade, it's something that you've researched. And when you broker, it's something you haven't researched. And the caretakers, they could have ended up an incredibly vibrant and potent force, but we just ended up right next to each other. It was a fun fight at the beginning. Like, until I realized the caretakers were boxed in and hemmed in by the fungal towers like they were, I'm like, I have this cruddy land to my north of the free drones, and I would love to eat them, but I have this battle ogre walking towards me. I'm like, fuck. There were rocky tiles next to Red Stick that I hadn't properly captured. I had a cruddy weapon for a while, and even when the weapon I researched wasn't something cheaper for me to upgrade into, like particle impactors. No, the weapon tech I first got access to was the resonance laser, which was prohibitively expensive to upgrade into. So yeah, we didn't get to see them flourish and grow and prosper and be a middle to late game threat, and really show off how the progenitors can roll the human factions because of our land situation that we ended up in. Which, despite my efforts to generate a... Okay, so it ended up being that the map I generated here did help the human faction stay away from me. But, you know, it also hemmed in the other progenitor faction. Score here, not great. Conquest victory ends up being like that. Our top book is Actualizing Your Sentient Being, our self-help guide for talents. And score-wise, that doesn't count as a... I mean, that should. Oh no, that's just my fastest conquest score. Right. So if we take a look at the runs that we have done, as far as, like, in-game time is concerned. Aki won a Diplo victory 3 years before Usurper Marr. That's understandable with how you can call it a Diplo victory like that. I remember that run. Yeah. Those were times. These were all of Miriam's bases we started over here. We have the Caretaker run, which, after we resolved the Usurpers, there was no stopping that freight train, baby. Interesting how it's... whatever, I'm not gonna think about it. Our Planet Cult run, our Svensgard run, which was the only one I did of these not on Transcend difficulty, so I could remind myself how to play the game. But the shining run of highest score, and just to really show where the tech rate went, was this run right here, Data Tech Cinder Rose, where I had a bunch of trade flowing in, until the end, really. And just flew through that tree. So much energy. Sweet, sweet. This run, I think this run ended up being the most fun overall. I got squeezed by Deidre and ended up in a Scout Patrol fight, which I ended up, like, not eliminating her on. And then I nearly lost my headquarters in a rough series of conflicts with the Cult of Planet. The progenitor runs were just not going to be incredible challenges. Just by their very nature, they are much more powerful than the other factions on the board. Still, I wanted to show off their interludes, how they interact with each other, and how they interact with the other AI factions on board, and also note, like, what their presence in the game does mean. Because it does give the human AI factions a harder time, in the sense of that you cannot do commerce with the progenitors. And the progenitors, they've got that reliable, consistent energy flowing in through their recycling tanks they get for free in every base, and the energy grid, which keys off of them having buildings and secret projects. The Usurpers are hurt by not being able to run democratic, but the Usurpers annihilate bases. Just destroy with the glut of military units. They make up for things. As for how this looked, you see that blip there where the Cult of Planet disappeared and then reformed. Timeline does not reflect the naval conquering, but you see how much land got taken in such a short amount of time here. Go to playing for a couple more turns. Hold down H. So yeah, this base was not good. We popped a nutrient resource from the pod here that we then lost over the course of gameplay, and I'm noting that Farm Solar Collector Road is... You're bulldozing over the forests. I see, I don't have hybrid forest, and so you think that's justified. Whatever. Dumb bastard. This land was not much. We had this monolith here at Red Stick, which was neat, but we ended up fighting over here. Meanwhile, the free drones had this beautiful, rich land. The rivers, the rainy terrain here. Hammer and Tongs was just, what a great place this was to have a base. To build 3 secret projects in my face, while having for defense, what, a scout rover and a scout patrol? Please. So free drones got hammered here. This game, like, it would have gone different, and I would have been even more pressured had an aggressive AI been up here. Had the Cult of Planet been up here instead, and I had been dragged into a 2v1 in the early game, that would have been rough for me. I could not have committed as many of my recon rovers to surrounding as I did here. I think I still win that, but it's much uglier. In this game, besides this caretaker pressure that I felt in the early game, the only, pressure I felt was through Svensgaard. Just because of all these bases around here, him having the planetary transit system, and him bombarding my coastal tiles, and him being snotty over the fact that I'm not running power, and I'm not fighting Aki. Just continuing his trend of all these games we've played being annoying. Not a threat to win the game, but annoying. So credit to Svensgaard. Although truthfully, since he was limited on his sea expansion, and he had so many ocean shelf territories, he could very well have been a threat to win this game. Had I, had all my shit over, reflecting on, or by this body of water instead? I don't know. Well, anyway. Oh, I meant to go to start new game. That's fine. I need to edit the alpha.x.txt anyway. So, that is, we showcased all of the factions in the game. Once. In the broadcast that I did, playing the original last year, and then playing the expansion this year. We got to spend plenty of time with everyone. Not so much Morgan in the expansions, because I took him out from the start to put Svensgaard in. But we're not done with our Alien Crossfire adventures yet. The next thing I am going to do is a playthrough where I replace Svensgaard and plug in the Firaxians. Sid Meier is going to be coming back, and we're going to see how well he manages to handle himself against the terrors and horrors that are the alien factions. It's going to be great. As a reminder, the Firaxian faction, their only quality is a very high-end tech, which grants singularity reactors, which are prohibitively expensive in the very early game, and they result in, when you want to do, tech dealing with the AIs, they're like, I want that tech. And you're like, no. And you have to think about probe teams stealing that tech, because it's the only thing you got. If the Firaxians end up land screwed in that cruddy sandbar, or whatever the hell you want to call it, that the usurpers end up, and he, ends up between the two alien factions, I think that'll be the first broadcasted loss of this game that I've had on stream, because I don't know how I would get out of that situation, other than flee to the water, run. The one time I played as the Firaxians on stream was last year, and I did it on the map of Planet, and I ended up next to Morgan. And so long as I didn't get probe teamed by Morgan, that's pretty alright. Something else I am considering is throwing in Morgan with the expansion factions and just substituting out someone else, because Morgan didn't get any screen time at all over the past 2.5 weeks, because he's a really cruddy AI. The AI doesn't play him well, doesn't know how to play him well, and just, enjoying Sio Nwabudike Morgan. I was also considering other things like, here's a run where I automate formers from the very beginning of the game, and I can't unautomate them. I can't do any manual commands with them at all. Or here's a run where I require the governors to build things for me. I can plug in units. I'll just have them handling, base facilities, and maybe I'll handle them building secret projects too, but that run sounds too annoying. The former automated from the start is that's not a problem, just so long as I accept that I'm not having boreholes. and aquifers being drilled, but definitely the boreholes. So long as I can accept that, it's great. But actually, like, trying to fiddle with the governors and every single base to try and, like, get what I want out of them just sounds like a chore, so I don't know about that. Another thing I might do is edit the game rules text file to, like, introduce some other quirk or challenge or just a twist that isn't even inherently a challenge, but I would find interesting to pursue. So there are other possibilities in the style of gameplay. My time with this is not over just yet. That said, there are other video games I could get on with playing. And I'm not feeling pressured to do anything else here, except by showing off the Firaxians. That way we get to play a human faction and see the progenitors, who hopefully won't spawn next to each other, but hopefully won't be next to me. We'll see, though. I would pull up the Firaxians right now, but to launch the game again and put it in a windowed mode would be to cause my computer to crash.